Your own understanding, truth under Babylon's empiricism. What up? So y'all just gonna kick out our Haitian brothers? Y'all not gonna let them have some sort of asylum away from tyranny? I mean, a lesser tyranny here is better than almost certain death, don't you think? Ain't we all human? No? No? Okay. So you're just gonna allow people to be thrown to the wayside just because what? They don't look like you? No, you throw them away because you're afraid of them. You don't want to have to deal with the manhood, the influx of genetics that you hate so much. And you are causing a lot of heartache, a lot of stress, a lot of negative energy. The process of negative energy transfer, you fortify with your bullshit. So we can't be men. We can't seek asylum amongst other men. So that means you have no love for those men, those people. Okay. I can dig that. I can dig that. But when you get called on it, don't deny it. Don't say you're not a racist scoundrel. Don't say it. Admit it. We would respect that a lot more if you just admit it. And to the fellas, brothers in this community who are watching these things happen to your brothers, you got to understand and remember this same shit is happening to you every day. They use human beings to exploit other human beings. In order to carry on the process of this exploitation, the end game is obviously augmented reality, automation, influence. So augmented reality comes from an idealism, not by nature, controlled by a person or a thing, not human, not influenced by what you call love. These are very important, very, very important points for masculinity and manhood to understand, because that is what they are coming after to destroy, because that's what they fear, because only a man is going to stand up for himself. And when Kanye West said that slavery was a choice, and all you beta males got all fucking wet in the panties, I sat back and I said to myself, he's absolutely right. How do you say it wasn't a choice when you have the option to either be a slave or fight till you die? As a man, as a separate energy, as a feminine energy, those principles, they govern themselves. I can't speak on that. I can speak on masculine energy. As a man, if I decide to be a slave, then I decide to be a slave. If I decide to not be a slave and fight until I'm either not a slave or dead, that's the choice I made. That's the decision I made. And if you can't understand that, then, I guess you're infected by beta blood. It's not a problem. A lot of people have beta blood. Doesn't mean that you can't change it, It can happen. They need to have a slave class, people. A slave class is you. You are the slave class. The indigenous around the world is the grass and the trees of the earth. The grass and the trees, the plants, the indigenous are that. That's what they use in order to fortify or basically maintain the process of exploitation, the means to an end, which is augmented reality. Now, you can never ever have a financial system. Listen close. You can never have a financial system when it comes to natural, necessary resources. Eating, having a place to basically domesticate yourself, drinking, and maneuvering throughout space. These things cannot be bartered or begged for. These are natural rights. These are natural things to be able to go get. Now, this is probably going to be way too long for many people to, hold attention to, including me. But it's just so deep, folks. It's just so deep, the disparity. And also, it's so clear and vivid, the actual war that we have been facing for hundreds of years. I mean, I don't know how else to say this shit. I speak it, I sing it, I rap it, like, excuse me, I'm just, when are we going to get this together, man? Like, it's either fighting or not. There's no marching, there's no asking, there's no begging. You either fight or you don't. You get up and go to work every day and join the process every day. That's a decision you made. And how many years of your life did that take up? How many moments is the war of all wars going to last? Because there's always going to be an outcome. It could be a day. It could be years. It could be 5 minutes. It could just be one movement, one collective movement to change the process of everything in a moment. All you gotta do is try it.